ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिनि व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पाधृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपान्तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं विवेकभासा कमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मवेदे ब्रह्मैव भवति. One who knows Brahman is indeed Brahman. That means one who knows Brahmatvam of the self is established in that Brahmatvam is the assertion. So, Shastra says by this knowledge one gets Moksha. We have to be very careful in understanding what is the meaning of Moksha. Generally, Moksha means Muktihi, freedom, liberation. Then the question comes, from which I will get Muktihi? Then we have to go back to our previous classes. What is the meaning of bondage? What is the meaning of Bandhaha, Samsaraha? In Upanishad itself, the samsara is defined. Sasharirasya sataha priyapriyayoho apahatihi asti. Ashariram vavasantam na priyapriye sprishataha. Here Shastra says, as long as you are Sashariraha, an individual with body-mind complex, priyapriyayoho apahatihi na asti. You won't get freedom. Freedom from what? Priyam and apriyam. What is priyam for us? Sukham. What is apriyam for us? Dukkham. So there is no freedom from sukham and dukkham, dvandvas, as long as an individual identifies himself with the shashariram. So if bandha is shashariratvam, then moksha will be ashariratvam. If you add sa with the shariram, it is bandha. If you add a with shariram, it is called moksha. Another definition is Brahma Bhavaha I Mokshaha, Jiva Bhavaha Bandhaha. Both the definitions are same but different angle. One is from Sharira identity, another is from Jivatva identity. Bhavaha means conviction. A conviction about one's own identity. This is myself, this is me. So every individual has the conviction without anybody's teaching that I am body is the conviction. Nobody teaches. So freedom from this conviction and freedom from the problems born out of this conviction is called moksha. The pramanam is Shastram only, Vedanta Shastram. In Chandogya Upanishad, we find this definition: Ashariram bhava santam na priya priye sprishataha. Atma is ashariraha. Siddham atmanam ashariram bhava. The available individual is ashariraha. Once he knows that he is ashariraha, then there is no possibility of tormentation from the priya and apriya. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Yajnavalkya Rishi says, Yaha evam veda aham brahmasmi iti saha idagam sarvam bhavati tasyaha na devascha na abhutya ishata atma hi esham sa bhavati. One who knows aham brahmasmi, yaha aham brahmasmi iti veda saha idagam sarvam bhavati. He is all these things in the universe. Tasya devaha na abhutya ishata. Even devatas cannot rule him because being the all-pervasive entity, being the principle, Atma hi esham. He is the Atma, he is the content of that devatvam, of the devata. Like gold cannot be troubled by forms and names of the gold. The ringness cannot trouble the gold, the chainness cannot trouble the gold. Like that, all the devatatvam are only names and forms of the same principle called Atma. One who knows that Aham, Akhanda Atma, Aham, Brahma Atma, he is not troubled by anything in the creation, including the Ishvara. So then the question comes, if this is called moksha, then it is possible for all to gain this knowledge. Then Shastra says, no, it is not possible because the bandham, the idea of individuality is very strong in every mind. That idea only motivates everyone to fight for its own existence. Even an ant fights for its existence. Why? Because it considers that its body is itself. So when you touch its body, immediately it bites. The biting is the resistance that don't try to destroy me. So nobody taught that ant Anadikala avidya. Because of the Anadikala avidya, a person repeatedly identifies with different types of body. According to Shastra, there are 84 lakh bodies, species in the creation. So every time the Atma identifies with the body and without any doubt it lives as an individual. So the individuality is bandham, freedom from individuality is moksha. This is the definition of moksha in Advaita Vedanta Parampara. All other paramparas give different definitions for moksha. We will see that how they cannot withstand our scrutiny. So, ashariratahi mokshaha, brahma bhavaha hi mokshaha is the definition of Advaita Parampara, this knowledge that I am Ashariraha, I don't have body. Not only I am not body, I don't have body also is a part of the knowledge. So, this is possible, this knowledge is possible by Shastra Pramanam. Guru Shastra Upadeshena Utpanna Brahma Buddhihi eva Moksha. The Brahma Buddhi is called Moksha. How it comes? Guru Shastra Upadeshena. So we saw that how one by one Shastra reveals certain things and makes us to understand that individual can never be a individual, can never be a parichinnaha, can never be subject to birth and death. Like that we have seen all these classes. To understand this only, the mind has to be prepared. The prepared mind is called sadhana chatushtaya sampanna matihi. The mati, the mind, which has the sadhana chatushtaya sampath. If a sadhana chatushtaya sampanna matihi approaches the teacher, this Brahma Buddhi is very natural. This Brahma Buddhi is gained here and now. While living itself, a person is free once he gains this Brahma Buddhi. And this facility of gaining this knowledge is available in 4 lokas. In Kathopanishad it comes. Yamadharmaraja says, this knowledge I did not gain when I was in Bhuloka. After coming to this Surgaloka only, I came to know that there is a possibility of being akhandam while living with particular shariram. So afterwards I gained it, he says. So he himself says, there are 4 places wherein this knowledge can be gained. First place is Bhulokaha. Second place is Pitrulokaha. Third one is Swargalokaha or Gandharva Lokaha. Fourth one is Brahma Lokaha. In Bhuloka, humans and rishis are living. Human beings and rishis. These are all 2 species. Rishis have a long life with particular body. Humans have short life with particular human body. These 2 species can gain knowledge in Bhuloka itself. Then, if the chance is missed, at the same time he has done lot of punya karmas, he goes to Pitruloka. There he lives as demigods, Yaksha, Kinnar, like that. There also it is possible to gain this knowledge. Then still more punyam if the jiva has done, the jiva goes to Swargaloka. There also it is possible to gain the knowledge. Like Yamadharmaraja says that after coming here only I learned this. Then final place is, 4th place is Brahma Loka, which is called in Puranas Shiva Loka, Vaikunta. That is, the Upasana Devata exists there. Therefore, the Upasaka who meditated on that particular Devatvam, on that particular form and guna of the Deva, he goes there. There, after going there also, there is a possibility of gaining the same knowledge. Suppose after going there, if they don't gain, again they will come back to any of these lokas. Suppose after going to Sargaloka, if the individual, the jiva doesn't gain, then Chine Punye Martyalokam Vishanti. One more chance, one more round, like that. Bhuloka, Pitruloka, Swargaloka and Brahmaloka are the places where this knowledge is available. What knowledge? Aham Brahmasmi iti jnanam. This Shastram is available and Shastra Parampara is available. That is why in every loka there will be a guru. Narada Rishi is Devaguru. Brihaspati is Devaguru. Shukracharya is Asura Guru. And Bhagavan Shiva, then Vaikunthanatha, they are assuming the form of a teacher if the Upasaka, if the Jiva wants to learn. The problem is, the facility of learning is grand in Bhuloka. Yamadharmaraja says, Yatha Adarshe, as you see your own reflection in a mirror, so clearly you can see you are not body in Bhuloka. It will be very clear. Karatala Amalakavati. Suppose if you put a Amalaki on your palm, how it will be very visible, very clear. Like that, the Shastram and Guru Parampara available in Bhuloka is very grand. It will make you to see your real nature as Akhandam in Bhuloka very clearly. In Pitruloka, Yatha Swapne, the knowledge or clarity of knowledge available in Pitruloka is like you see yourself running, eating, talking in Swapna, how it will be very hazy. Like that only it is available. Yatha Apsu in Swargaloka. In Swargaloka, the possibility of gaining knowledge is like a person sees his own face on the water surface. How fickle it will be. Then Chaya Tapayoriva Brahmaloke. Like a person sees his own Chaya. Chaya means shadow. His own shadow. So in all these possibilities, a person sees oneself in mirror, then a person sees oneself in Swapna, dream, then the person sees oneself in surface of the water, and a person sees himself as shadow. In these four perception, which one is clear? Seeing oneself in mirror is very clear. Therefore, Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes in this place, Arey, don't give up this opportunity. This is the wonderful place. Why this differentiation? Because in Bhuloka only, you will get an opportunity for both Sukham and Dukkham. 49-51 or 51-49. So, comparative statement is available. Anityam, Asukham, Lokam. When Shastra says, you can compare with this Bhuloka Jivanam. In Swargaloka Jivanam, Anityam, Asukham means, what Anityam, what Asukham? It's all nice only. Like that, the mind of the sadhaka will tell. So, everywhere dance and parties and gala time. So, where is the Asukham? But there also Asukham is there. That is why they are having lot of fear, insecurity, fight and ahankara. So many stories we come across in Puranas and other scriptures are because of what? This ajnanam only. This jivatvam only. So Indra gets anger, Indra gets kama, Indra gets lobha, Indra gets matsarya. So all the devatas are also subject to this samsara as long as they don't gain this knowledge. They gained that padavi, Brahmaloka padavi or Devata padavi because of their punya karma. But punya karma cannot give him freedom from bondage. If papa karma is like an iron chain, punya karma is going to be a golden chain. Whether it is iron chain or golden chain, the individual is bound. The very individuality is bondage. So, Shastram says, better you have already arrived in Bhuloka, and in Bhuloka there are lot of possibilities to gain Vivekam and Vairagyam. You can know Anityam, Asukham, Lokam immediately. There is no much longer time required for this gaining this clarity of thinking. Therefore, put yourself, heart and soul, and try to gain this knowledge. What knowledge? Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Sarvosmi. I am all. I am not this particular body mind complex alone. Then the question comes, what is the sign that I have gained this knowledge? So Shastra gives many indications. Among them, 5 indications are very important. The sign of Brahma Bhavaha, the sign of knowledge in a person's mind is the mind will have Jignasa Nivrittihi. The mind will not have Jignasa. Jignasa means Jnatum Ichha. Jnatum Ichha means desire to know about oneself will be over after knowing the real nature of oneself. The desire to know what is life. Koham kuta ayataha kame janani kome tataha. Why I have come here, where I was in the previous Janma according to scripture, where I will go in the next Janma, for what purpose I am living here, why these troubles are all surrounded me. Like that, so many questions every individual is having, for which there is no answer also in his mind. So here Shastra says, once you gain this knowledge, all questions will disappear. Vidyate krataya grantihi, chidyante sarva samshaya. All doubts will vanish. All doubts means the jignasa will vanish. This is the first sign. Second sign is Paratantriya Nivrittihi. Paratantriya Nivrittihi means we are all under someone, ruled by someone. As body, the individual is ruled by Panchabhuta. Panchabhuta rules. Devatas rule. Ishvara rules. So that ruling will be destroyed. He will say, Avayam Dattam Swaha. He will tell to Devatas, Bhagavan, I will give Abhayam to you. In Purana it comes. Sanat Kumar Rishi was meditating. Mother Parvati and Bhagavan Shiva were going near Kailash. So they saw Sanat Kumar Rishi, a beautiful child, wonderful child, with all Shanti and wisdom. How nice it would have been if we get that type of child. Mother told. Then Shiva told, all right, let us go and take a boon from him. He is a Rishi. Rishi Vakya will never go in waste. Then they went. Sanat Kumar Rishi became Rishi because of Shiva Anugraha. But after gaining the knowledge, the same Rishi has the capacity to give boon also. So when he opened his eyes, he asked Bhagavan, Pranam, what is the matter? Both of you have come today. Then Bhagavan Shiva says, no, Parvati wanted a child like you. So you should become my child, like that he told. Then Sanat Kumar Rishi says, Tathastu. He gives boon. Then mother was pulling the hands of Bhagavan Shiva. I only wanted to have a child. You should have told to the Rishi, you should have become our child, but now you told you should become my child. What is it? So Sanat Kumar Rishi becomes Kandaha, Muruga. In Tamil Nadu they call Muruga, Subramanya. So Paratantriyam is gone. Bhagavan Shiva goes there and asks him, please ask some boon. Then Sanat Kumar Rishi says, I did not pray for any boon, nor I was meditating on you. You both came. What is your requirement? Please tell. I can give you possible. I can serve you like that. Then this boon was given. So freedom from all types of dependence, either dependence on Ishvara or dependence on Jagat. So the jnani will not depend upon anything, any person, any situation, any devata for his existence. So no one can threaten him. Then third sign of Brahma Bhava is Muktihi, Bhayat Muktihi, Bhaya Nivrittihi. Everyone has bhayam of losing something. Fear is always fear of losing something. So that loss is happening due to Kala Tattva. The time passes in person's life, then it takes away so many things from the person's life. It brings so many things to the person's life. So arrival also is problem, departure also is problem. Arrival of problematic things is problem, departure of nice things is problem. But this jnani is free from this problem of arrival and departure and the fear born out of arrival and departure. He will not bother about his departure of his body, or he will not bother about arrival of one more body. He will say, no problem. If you want me to take another body, I can take, because I am akhandam. I can take any number of bodies with this knowledge. Ajopi san navyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritin swam adhishtaya sambhavami. Atma mayaya sambhavami. Yuge yuge sambhavami. So, this bhaya nivritti is a sign of Brahma Bhavaha. Then, fourth one is Kama Krodhadi Klesha Nivrittihi. Freedom from all types of negative emotions of the mind. Freedom from all negative emotions is the sign of Brahma Bhavaha. Then fifth one is Niradishaya Ananda Praptihi. No reason, but he will be happy and cheerful. Generally, when somebody is cheerful or happy, you say, "What is the nice news? Why you are happy so much today?" But if you ask this jnani, he will tell, "What is the need for a reason to be happy? I am Ananda Swarupaha. I am Paramasukhananda Swarupaha." Like that, he will be always happy, being Purnaha. There is no apurnatvam in his mind, in his understanding, because this apurnatvam, this parichinnatvam, this wanting and insignificant personality is possible only as long as I identify with this body-mind complex. And this insignificancy is there even when a jiva identifies himself with Indratva. Indra also considers himself as insignificant, insulted, fearful, being punished by a shapa of a rishi, like that. Even Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma has this problem of being insignificant or threatened. That's why all devatas, they will go and complain to either Bhagavan Shiva or Bhagavan Vishnu or Bhagavati Devi. Those three are manifestations of the Brahma Tattvam, original manifestations. So they don't have problem of ignorance. But all others are jivas. All jiva kotis have problems of ignorance. At one point of time, they cross that ignorance by this knowledge and find themselves at peace. So this is the picture. This is the end of the entire spiritual journey. What is the end of the entire spiritual journey according to Advaita Shastra Parampara? That you gain knowledge and you drop off all your ideas about bondage. If it is gained here in this Bhuloka, it is called Sadhyo Muktihi. If it is gained after going to Pitruloka or Swargaloka or Brahmaloka, it is called Krama Muktihi. If it is gained here, it is called Sadhyo Muktihi or Jivan Muktihi. While living itself is free from all bonds. If he gains the same knowledge in other lokas, after reaching those lokas, Loka Prapti Anantaram Jnana Prapti Dwara Krama Muktihi. From this standpoint, from Bhuloka standpoint, it is Krama Muktihi. Krama means what? Gradual. But when you take that Loka as the standpoint, there also it is called Sadhyo Muktihi. You understand? From here, from Bhuloka standpoint, I say after going to America, he gained knowledge. So from India to America he went, then in America he learned and gained the knowledge. Therefore, from India's standpoint, it is Krama Mukti. From America's standpoint, it is Sadhyo Mukti. So, Mukti is always by knowledge. Please understand. Not by going anywhere. Even after going anywhere also, if you don't gain this knowledge, you have to come back. Acharya used to say, Pona Mama Tirumbi Vandar. America returned. Is there na? FRCS, foreign return. Like that, this also, Pitraloka return, Sargaloka return, even Vaikunta return. The Vaikunta return people are very powerful and dangerous also for the Bhuloka Vasis. That's what we find Jaya and Vijaya. Who became Ravana and Kumbhakarna? This Jaya and Vijaya, Vaikunta return fellows. Why they have came back? Because they did not gain this knowledge while living with Vishnu Bhagavan. They did not bother to gain knowledge. They are happy in spending their time in serving the Lord, but they never wish to gain this knowledge. Therefore, they are subject to duality. Their mind was afraid of Bhagavan's safety. Therefore, they stopped Sanakadi Rishis, and because of which Sanakadi Rishis gave Shapa. With Dvaita Buddhi, why should you be here? Go back to Bhuloka and gain this knowledge and come back. So, Shastram is the pramanam for this assertion. Wherever you go, if you don't gain this knowledge, your journey doesn't end. Journey towards what? Journey towards Purnatvam. Journey towards fulfilling oneself. And that fulfillment is possible only by knowledge, because you are Purnaha. Already you are Purna. This is the definition of moksha in the Advaita Shastra Parampara. But this definition is not acceptable for any philosopher and religion in the world. No one accepts this definition. What is the definition? Gaining knowledge about one's own real infinite nature is called moksha, because the person is never in bondage. There is no reason for a person to be in bondage. He is confused himself and he is considering himself in bondage. This confusion drops out when the person gains knowledge. This is the definition of moksha in Advaita Shastra Parampara. But unfortunately, this definition is not accepted as moksha in any Nastika Dharmam, in any Astika Dharmam even. Even Vedantins, other sects don't, other Guru Parampara doesn't accept, even inside the Vedanta. So, real minority is this Advaita Acharya Parampara only in the entire creed. But why this Advaita Acharya, Advaita Parampara is very strong till date? Because it is holding the truth. See, the whole world told sun is moving. One scientist told, no, it is not sun, the movement of the sun, it is movement of the earth. He was crucified, he was jailed and killed. But still, what he told is the right thing. Why? Because that is what the actual thing. Similarly, Let the whole world oppose this idea of moksha. Advaitin doesn't have any problem. Don't worry, you yourself will come across this fact when time comes in your journey of repeated birth and death. So he is not in a hurry to convert anyone, and he is not in a hurry to push anyone to accept this idea. So he says, whatever definition you give as moksha is not acceptable for me. You need not accept my idea of moksha. You proceed with your idea. I will stay with my idea. That is the accommodative nature of Advaita Guru Parampara. It says, स्वसिद्धांत व्यवस्थासु द्वैतिनो निश्चिता दृढ़म परस्परम विरुद्ध्यन्ते तैहि अयम न विरुद्ध्यते. They fight among themselves to establish their own ideas of moksha, God, life, everything. But we don't have any problem with them. We say, all right, children are fighting among themselves. But they themselves come across the bandhanam even after gaining what they call as moksha. They themselves will experience that bandhanam even after gaining that condition, that situation, that loka, that padavi, which is claimed as moksha by other religious people or other philosophers. So, one by one, I will just hint the idea of moksha in Astika Matam. Astika Matam means one who accepted the Shastram as Pramanam, Vedanta Shastram as Pramanam, Vedam as the Pramanam. So, first Astika is Purva Mimamsaka, Karma Kandi. He says, this knowledge business, nothing. Amnayasya Kriyartatvat, Anarthaikyam Adadarthana. Yes, a sutra where there is no place for knowledge at all. He says the entire Veda is meant for making you to do certain things. Do and get it. What should I do? Sarga kamaha yajete. You have to do yaga yajnas, gain the sarga. That is the end of your spiritual journey. Then when we ask, so many people are there who have gone to Sarga and they are coming back also. Shastra also says, Krine Punya Martya Lokam Vishanti. When we say, what is the problem? At least that time they gained that moksha. Na? So according to them, very moksha is temporary. So that is their definition. Then you come to Sankhya and Yoga. Both are twin brothers. Sankhya philosopher and Yoga philosopher. So they say, through Nirvikalpaka Samadhi, you gain knowledge about yourself. What is the knowledge? I am Purushaha, different from Pradhanam. I am a conscious entity, different from Pradhanam, Prakriti, which happen to be a different entity. So what about you? I am a small person. I am a small conscious entity. Parichinna Purushaha Swatantra Pradhanat Bhinnaha iti jnanam. When you gain this knowledge, you get moksha. Like that they say. Then Nyaya Vaisheshikas, they are also twin brothers with regard to the moksha idea. So both of them say, Aham Paramanu iti jnanam. I am atom. You have to gain the knowledge, what? I am atom. Then if you come to Vedanta Margam, present day Hinduism, there are varieties of Vedanta. Dvaita Vedanta, Vishishta Vedanta, Veda, Veda Vedanta, Chintya, Chintya Veda Vedanta, varieties. All of them are Bhakti Marginaha, Bhakti cult. Like Vishishta was preached by, not founded by, preached by, spreaded by Ramanujacharya. All these ideas are there in Veda Shastram. As a stepping stone for spiritual maturity, for mental maturity, these ideas are given. But they have taken these intermediate stages as the final stage. That is the problem with them. So, Ramanujacharya, then Madhvacharya, Nimbarkacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like that varieties of Bhakti Acharyas interpreted the stages as the final one. So what they say, through devotion to your Ishta Devata, you go and attain him and you live with him in that loka. That loka prapti is moksha according to them. There also, all will not get the same status. 5 types of moksha is there according to them. Salokya gamanam. You go to that loka. That is one big achievement. That is called one moksha. Having gone there also, samipya moksham. You are living near God. Somebody is far away living. Suppose American president is God, suppose. I am here in Villupuram. I am far away from American president. But another person, Elon Musk, is there. He is near God. Samipya moksham. You understand? Distance wise you are separated. I am already separated Bhuloka and Vishnu Loka. Distance wise. Now having gone to Vishnu Loka also, because of less punyam, because of less devotion, I will be separated. Once in a while, when Ratha Yatra comes, Bhagavan will come out, and that time I can see him with all devotion, staying in the crowd. This the experience you can have if you go to Puri Jagannath. Why you should go to Vaikuntha Lok? But they consider this as moksha. So, Salokya moksha, Samipya moksha, Sarupya moksha. Another type of moksha is there. You will look like Ishvara. You will look like Vishnu. Look like means what? You are not Vishnu. You will have 4 hands. And Shankha, Chakra, Gada, everything will be there with you also. But none of them will work. And that is what? Image. It is, you are made up of his own image, that's all. Like when we go to Vishnu temple, we can see outside Dwarapalaka, they also have 4 hands. The funny thing is, many, they have 4 hands, 8 hands, 16 hands, or even heads also. But legs are only 2. We have not come across a Devata with multi-legs. So, Sarupya moksha they call it. Then Sarshti moksha. Sarshti moksha means you have the power which is bestowed on you by the Vishnu. Daiva Shakti will be there with you. That is one type of moksha. Then finally, you merge with. Merge means what? You are associated eternally without any separation, like Shankha, Chakra, that Gada, then that lotus flower, all are always will be with the Vishnu. Na? So, we consider them as Achetana Vastu, as inert material. But for Vaishnavas and for the Sishtadvaita Vedantins and Dvaita Vedantins, this Gada, Changa, Chakra, all are Devatas. Chakra Talvar, they will tell, is a Devata. Gada is a Devata. Like Surya, inert object is Devata. Like river is Devata, Mother Ganga. Similarly, this also is Devata, according to them. So, Sayujya Rupa Moksha. Okay, what they will do going there? Nitya Vasaha. They will be living with that Devata Nityam. Then, okay, they will live with the living. What they will do? Nitya Kainkarya Praptihi. That is the grand achievement. If Bhagavan asks you and allows you to do service to him, that is called 100% moksha according to Nitya Kainkarya Prapti. Ranganatha Stuti written by our Ramanujacharya, you have to study. It's a wonderful Stuti with full of devotion. There this word comes, Nitya Kainkarya Prapti. Oh Lord, he prays there, oh Lord, I am such a useless fellow and you are a wonderful person. Please give me an opportunity to serve you. Nitya Kainkarya Praptiyartham, like that he prays there. So, this is the idea, moksha in Dvaita Madam, Vishishta Advaita Vedanta, it's all Vedanta Matam only. But they have taken, they told this is what enough. It is like marathon race. Many children start. Some children, what they will do? Over. Hey, still 3 more rounds are there. No, 1 round over. I have reached the destination. What you told? I have to complete the round over. Array, 10 rounds completion is called marathon race. No, for me over. I reached the place. Even after 10th round also, the fellow will come where? To same place. So over. Advaita Vedanta Parampara says, no problem. If you are happy with what you consider as the achievement of the end of human achievements, I have no problem. But you cannot stay much time there. After sitting some time, you also will start again 1 more round. Because Purnatam is not possible. After going there, Vaikuntha also, you'll have a lot of insults, lot of comparison, jealousy, problems. Then you'll say, Bhagavan, thank you, I'm going back. And I will come back as you, not to be with you. Understood? I will come back as you. Or I will not come back as you also. You will come back as me. Like that he will pray to him and he will come back to Bhuloka only. Other than Advaita Vedanta, all other Vedantins consider this is the moksha. Then other sects are there, Tantrikas. In Hinduism itself, varieties. It's a very oldest religion. So it has many theologies, many philosophies. So Tantrika Matam is there. According to them, human body has chakras. What is moksha? The Kundalini Shakti raising and reaching the Sahasrara chakra and the head bursting and dying is called a moksha. They have to die with the burst of the head. That's called Tantra Matam. Kundalini rising and reaching Sahasrara. Advaitinske raised na, it will come down. How can you call it as moksha? How can you call it as a final word? Then some are there, devotional sects. They say Devata Darshanam. Not going to Devata Loka. Here and now. Rama Darshanam. Krishna Darshanam. Here and now. Getting the darshanam, vision of Devata is called moksha. God realization. Modern English they will write in many books. He realized God. He had the darshan of God Rama. So they consider this as moksha. Or some other group is there. They are not particular about one particular form of Devata. They accept anything as Devata. So Omkara Dhvani Shravanam. All the time, Akhantakara Vritti, they call it, Omkara. Om. All the time they will be hearing that. Or all the time they will be seeing some flash of light. So they write, I realized God as Chaitanya Murti, as flash of light, Koti Surya Prakash. Koti Surya Prakash, one Surya you cannot see. Where is the question of counting Koti Surya? To count Koti Surya, you have to see each Surya is different from another. You yourself say it is all full of flash of light. Then how you say Koti Surya Prakasha? Then that mystic, that Mahatma will tell, poetical language. I could see Bhagavan as Prakasha Vastu. I could hear Shabda Brahman, Omkaram. Like that. Then some are there, silent people. They say, I attained moksha by gaining Nirvikalpaka Samadhi. When you ask, you attained, you are telling, again you are talking. Nirvikalpa Samadhi means, already you might have died. Because Nirvikalpa Samadhi is in the Yoga Shastra. After 21 days, the body will not long last because the body was not given anything to survive. Water or food was not given, therefore it will go off. That is the assertion. But this mystic will tell, This Mahatma will tell, I attained moksha by Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Why the Advaita Vedantis accept all these people's idea, don't condemn them? Because Advaita Vedanti knows they are in the process of gaining that knowledge. One day or the other, they will come to this Guru Shastra Parampara. Because nowhere they can stay. That's the problem. Whatever they claim as the destination will be an intermediary station, and they themselves will understand that it is intermediary station, not the destination. Then they will start the journey in the next Janma. Therefore, we don't oppose their idea. We don't accept their idea. At the same time, we don't oppose their idea. Understood? It is like a child says, Father, I got the degree. What degree? Convocation degree. In which? LKG convocation. Then father will appreciate and laugh and enjoy the happy moment with the child. Similarly, the Advaita Vedanta says, very good, you got Nirvikalpa Samadhi, very good, hold on. I remember one Swamiji who came to our training center, Belur Mat, from West. I don't know whether I shared this incident or not. Still, I am happy to share. Very elderly Swamiji. So he came to training center, Belur Mat. We were studying in training center. That time we asked, Maharaj, please tell something about the life in American society. Then he told, they are very funny people. Like that he started and told. One day we were eating dinner, a phone call came. So one mother telephoned and asked. He told in the phone, Swami, as he told, I am in Nirvikalpa Samadhi now. What should I do afterwards? Like that she asked. So myself and other brothers were there eating dinner, because their dinner means reading, discussing, like that. Along with that only dinner happened. So then all are laughing. Then I told, don't laugh. Then I replied to that mother, what is the question? Swami, I am in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. What should I do now? Then I told, mother, enjoy. Enjoy. So anybody claims anything as realization other than gaining this Atma Jnanam, anybody gain anything as the final destination or realization or moksha or Ishvara Darshanam, any name you give. Advaita Vedanta says, Dirgha Ishman Bhava, enjoy. We are not opposed to it. At the same time, we cannot accept it because Shastra Yukti Pramana Virodham Asti. Your claim that this is called the end of spiritual journey, your claim that this is called the moksha is not acceptable as per Shastra Pramanam and Yukti Pramanam. And Anubhava Pramanam also is against your claim. So, how it is Shastra Yukti Anubhava Virodham? We will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
सुविमलगगनाभे द्विजसंस्थेप्यमीशे सुविमलगगनाभे द्विजसंस्थेप्यमीशे मम भवतु भवेस्मिन् भासुरो भावबन्धः मम भवतु भवेस्मिन् भासुरो भावबन्धः निहतनिखिलमोहे धीशतायत्र रूढा प्रकटितपरप्रेम्णा यो महादेवसंज्ञः अशिथिलपरिप्रेम्णा प्रेमरूपस्य यस्य अशिथिलपरिप्रेम्णा प्रेमरूपस्य यस्य हृदि प्रणयति विश्वं व्याजमात्रं विभुत्वं हृदि प्रणयति विश्वं व्याजमात्रं विभुत्वम् वहति विपुलवातः पूर्वसंसाररूपः विदलति बलवृन्दं घूर्णिते घूर्मिमाला प्रचलति खलु युग्मं युष्मदस्मत्प्रतीतम् प्रचलति खलु युग्मं युष्मदस्मत्प्रतीतम् अतिविकलितरूपं नौमि चित्तं शिवस्थम् अतिविकलितरूपं नौमि चित्तं शिवस्थम् जनकजनितभावो वृत्तय संस्कृताश्च अगणनबहुरूपा यत्र चैको यथार्थः शमितविकृतिवाते यत्र नान्तर्बहिश्च शमितविकृतिवाते यत्र नान्तर्बहिश्च तमहरमीडे चित्तवृत्तेर्निरोधम् तमहरमीढे चित्तवृत्तेर्निरोधम् गलिततिमिरमानः शुभ्रतेजः प्रकाशः धवलकमलशोभः ज्ञानपुञ्जाटहासः यमिजनहृदि गम्यो निष्कलो ध्यायमानः यमिजनहृदि गम्यो निष्कलो ध्यायमानः प्रणय राजहंसः दुरितदलनदक्षं दक्षजादत्तदोषं कलितकलिकलङ्कं कम्रकलारकान्तं परहितकरणाय प्राणप्रच्छेदप्रीतं परहितकरणाय प्राणप्रच्छेदप्रीतं नथ